Well, hi, y'all. I look pretty good for a dead bitch. Yeah, that's right. After almost a year and a half, maybe 2 years, the Triple Threat podcast is back. My name is Terrence Crystal, and you are all very much welcome. And this is a special episode because, we're back after a while, but this is a special Oscars 2026 podcast, and I am joined by one of my close personal friends and an actor who can give us a bit of insight into this Oscar season because they were also a part of Hamnet as one of the actors playing Lady Ophelia. It's Elle Simmons!
Hello, hello.
Hi, how are you, my love?
I am very good, very pleased to be here. How are you?
I'm good. You're pleased to be in my bedroom. The beautiful studio of my bedroom.
100%. It kind of fits. Can I introduce the idea of 2026, 2020 risk?
Oh my god, yes please. Go ahead.
So, I decided for this upcoming year, every single day I'm going to do a small risk.
Yeah.
And then I was to Terrence like, hey, we should do a podcast.
Sorry, it only just clocked into my head that, was this part of your risks?
Yeah, 100%. I find it really stressful for people to hear me talk about anything.
And also, wait, you're a repeat guest.
Yes.
You're the first ever repeat guest of the Triple Threat podcast.
Wow.
It's an honor.
What
oh my god.
An honor.
What an honor.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here. And yeah, like I said before, this is a very special Oscars 2026 episode. And yeah, Elle, you were in Hamnet. Well, I just wanted to ask you, how the hell did that even come about?
Honestly, I have no idea.
Real.
Yeah, my agent sent me an audition, and not to sound braggy or I don't look up what auditions I'm in for, but I knew what I was doing because it was Ophelia in Hamlet. So I was doing the famous scene where Ophelia is talking about all the flowers.
Oh, the monologue. Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew that and my background, but I actually hadn't checked what project this was for because sometimes it stresses me out. And I think maybe that's partly why I just sent in what I thought Ophelia did, because I actually hadn't seen Hamlet before this as well. I knew the story.
Oh, you knew, and I imagine you read it years.
Yeah. I knew it, but I hadn't really seen anything of it.
It's so interesting what people, because I feel like a lot of actors obviously know Hamlet and have read it at one point in their life, but it's really interesting what their point of reference for watching it is.
Yeah.
Because some people it's the famous Kenneth Branagh film that's 3.5 hours long that includes everything. That's a director who doesn't cut anything. He just puts in everything.
Yeah.
And then other people, it's a secondary school production they saw when they were growing up. Do you know what I mean? It's such a wide range. But yes, but obviously on the email, because I know Nina Gold was the casting director.
Yeah. But I sometimes keep myself purposefully unaware of anything, and I knew what I was doing in the scene, so I was very convinced about what I was doing, and I just had a lot of fun with it as well. I remember that day I had to do a double shift at my work, so it was oh, we have to do this and do it good, and then it's fine.
Well, honestly, I think that's a testament to your acting credibility, because the fact that you did the double shift, and then I imagine got a call back, and then obviously ultimately got the part
Yeah. So for the callback, that was wild because I kind of expected there to be, for the people listening, I didn't have any sort of credit of this caliber, let alone a film credit. I didn't really have anything. So when I got the callback, I was like, okay, let's really focus. That's when I understood the gravity of who was in that room, but I kind of expected there to be assistants in the room who were filming it and would send it over, because it was a smaller part, and I kind of know how film Like,
you've worked on film before, like, and you know how these things go.
Yeah, people are busy.
Yeah.
And then I walk in.
Time is precious.
Yeah, 100%.
Time is so precious, honestly.
And I walk in, and it's Nina Gold, and I'm like, yeah, great,
that's crazy,
lovely person.
Yeah, she casted one of my favorite shows of all time.
Which was
Chernobyl.
Yeah.
And Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
Who famously, I don't think it was like her absolute claim to fame, but I think it's the one that like really made her a household name in like the States and like across.
Yeah,
like
I think it was a good one to show off what she can do.
Yeah. Because I thought it was her like debut film, but I think I was completely wrong with that. Not debut film, debut TV series. But I think
she has actually done.
She's so much.
But
she's
also
worked.
A lot of versatile stuff. She doesn't stay in one category.
Yeah.
But I think, without spoiling what is yet to come, I do think Hamnet really shows her to all her strengths.
Yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, no, Nina Gold, wow.
Yeah, so I walk into the room and it's Nina Gold, and then I walk into the actual room and it's Chloe Zhao, and those are the only two people who are in that room with me, and I'm like, oh.
So it was only Chloe and Nina?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was like, hello?
That's...
Can I also remember...
No,
sorry.
No, please, sorry.
I remember, like, I was proud of what I did. I did it once,
Mm-hmm.
and they said that was really good. And I'm like, okay,
Wow.
I can live on this compliment for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no matter what happens.
Yeah, I'll, like, happily... I think I posted a story being like, I'll live on. Like, I had a great time, but I walk out, and I walk into the elevator, and this person comes out, and I remember distinctly looking at him and thinking to myself, oh, he's going to get my part. And we actually ended up playing, Ophelia and Lealties.
Oh my god! Did you mention that to him?
Yeah. I think because he told me, like, I saw you, and I thought, oh.
It's like the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
It's like the Spider-Man meme just pointing at each other. You just need a third person there.
100%.
That's so... Well, can I ask, what was, like... Because I know, like... I don't know much about Nina, but I know a lot about Chloe. What was her, like, vibe or like, her aura, like, even for, like, a callback? Because she's quite a...
I think she follows her gut.
Yeah.
That's the... It's not like we're close or anything.
No, but like...
I think from my experience, she feels what's right. And she really just stays true to what her gut is telling her to do. Almost like a sensing of what needs to happen. Yeah, what needs to happen to... And I think you can see that in the film. Yeah, how many rounds of auditions did you do? Just 2. Wow! Two. I was also about to do... Like, I was in a weird trip situation... not a drug trip. I was abroad. That was the month after. I was in Stockholm. About to meet my friend, and I get a call literally after not seeing my friend for 4 years, and we're catching up for the first hour. I saw him after that, and then I'm like, oh my god, and I'm like in a Swedish supermarket, like jumping up and down. You were in a Swedish supermarket when you got the news that you got the part? Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. They were like, oh. So what? 2 rounds. You know, that's just crazy, because obviously both of us come from a very theatrical musical theater background, where famously round after round. Well, I think famously the like line. I know one of my teachers in college. Well, I don't know if this is true now because he auditioned for this like 15 years ago, so it might not be with the times. But when he auditioned for Lion King, he did 10 rounds, which I don't know if that's just Disney, but like I have heard people like going through. Well, I would say the average is what, 6 or 5? I think that might also depend on like the production company, but if you have somebody who just knows what they want, that's also a factor, because you, like you said before, Chloe once she knows what she wants it. So, in fairness, that makes sense for her. 2 rounds. Yeah. Yeah. It was, and I enjoyed that. Like, that's an actor's dream. Yeah. That is absolutely an actor's dream. Yeah. I was in Stockholm, and they're like, "Are you free for rehearsal on Monday?" And I was supposed to be in Switzerland / Spain, because I was going to different countries. And I was like, "I'll be there. Don't worry." Yeah.
But that is also just like, not to like harp on or to sound like, ew, but like literally you like you could literally be on vacation and you could forget that you did a fucking callback for something
a million
years ago, and then all of a sudden your agent can call you just being like, hey, it's Sunday, hey, on Tuesday they need you in again to do a costume fitting.
I'm like, yeah.
And you're just like, you have to just be like, yeah,
100%.
Okay.
I think there's some, like, you have to outweigh the, like, as in, if it's like a tiny thing and you're like having the trip of your life, maybe stay on that holiday.
Yeah, if it's something like small, like if it's something just like,
but it was Europe. I was like, yeah, I'll be there, don't worry. I was visiting my friend who I visited after, but my flights got cancelled anyway. That was a whole mess. But
that's insane.
It was all good.
But yeah, so you get the part, and just tell me what was it like on set, and like what was it like like you got to personally work with Paul Mescal.
Yeah, so it was an interesting one where we actually had a few rehearsals to do Shakespeare.
Which is so funny, because I've only learned recently that to have rehearsals for film is kind of a bit uncommon.
Yeah.
You kind of just arrive on set knowing your lines, and you...
I think it's because it was set on a stage.
Oh, yes, of course.
So
it was heavily like...
You know the scene that actually got into the movie where I'm in, where
with Paul
was
and
like, again,
Noah Jupe.
and again,
yeah,
and again. That wasn't rehearsed, but the parts that were rehearsed were the ones on stage.
Yeah.
But that's also very interesting, because as soon as it got to shooting, it kind of completely changed. So there's things you can prepare, and then you just have to follow the vibe. And I think I really like that about film, because it teaches you to like be in the moment.
Yeah, and that's also another thing that like I was reading like an interview or an article about Hamnet, is that Chloe really like delves to be in the present. Yeah,
100%.
So I imagine...
But I think that's her strength, and that works with actors like Paul Mescal and Jessie Buckley, is that they feel things, or like they seem like they feel. I can't speak for them. But they take their time, and I think that is the strength of the film, is how time gets taken. And I think the way it works with the child actors as well, which need a massive shout out, because they carried heavy scenes. Heavy
scenes, like, oh my god. And also, can we shout out Jacoby, yes, yeah. Jacoby, but also the sister.
I think both sisters
are incredible. Like, obviously, Jacoby's getting like the praise, and he deserves that. Like, but the sisters, I was just like, oh my god.
100%. I think I sometimes would feel in films with child actors, if there would be something heavy, sometimes you could notice that they would cut around the heavy emotion for the child, either to like save them from heartbreak, or but here they just let them be the center of attention.
There's another film that like has a really good child actor. Have you ever seen The Florida Project?
Yeah. Incredible.
You know, that scene when she cries.
That child?
Yeah, but have you seen like the behind the scenes footage of it?
No.
Oh, it's so crazy, because like you can see her, she's getting there, and she's like looking at her, I think it's her mom or something. I don't know if this is right information, but Sean Baker is like, he's kind of like, he's teetering a very tough thing of being like, when do I cut?
Yeah.
When do I stop? And God bless it. It actually is so sad, because you can see she's actually genuinely getting upset, and the mom has to take her off. And like, bless her, babe. Like, I think they had genuine support on the stage, because I think Sean Baker is very like, he's very on that, but
isn't that
the
just
result of the scene?
Talented and like pure acting, because they haven't had like a million influences of people telling you, oh, this is the way you should act and this is the way you should act. They actually just do it. They haven't
even just grown like self-conscious to like criticize themselves.
Incredible.
They're almost uninhibited. Yeah.
I was so like And well, I'm not finding the right words for it. That's how good it was.
Yeah. When you can't think of something to say, you're speechless.
Yeah. But
no, that's incredible that you got to like experience. And what is it like? Because obviously with film, you filmed this. What is it? 2 years ago now?
Yeah, year and a half.
Year and a half. And now you get to watch the award. You get to watch the awards cycle like go out, and you get to see this film and just keep being reminded of like your experience there. What's it like seeing this film being kind of memorialized through these award pundits?
It feels a bit unreal,
Yeah.
because I didn't like. I'm from Belgium, small town. I dreamt a lot as a child, and these are things I wanted to dream.
Yeah.
But also sometimes you like your subconscious is like, but don't go too far. That's never gonna happen. And I'm like, well, apparently if I like keep trying, things can happen.
Yeah.
But it's never what you expect, because I didn't expect this. I didn't expect this kind of film. I didn't expect to do that, because I think what's a very interesting thing, and it's a side note about the film, but for me personally, this was like me playing a boy who's playing a girl, and I found that really interesting as well.
Yeah.
And a nice experience as well.
I was about to say that must be so like affirming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like to be seen for things like this, because I know that also cis men were seen for Ophelia, and the queen is played by a cis man. Like it wasn't like they were inclusively looking for, or like
they weren't like
actually.
Yeah.
I don't.
I know what you mean.
But it felt really nice and gender affirming, and that's like a small
like victory in and of itself of being a part of this massive project.
And I really enjoyed that, and I'm happy that I made a tiny appearance in the film, and I look like a boy who's playing a girl. Like, it's really cool.
Absolutely.
But I think the biggest takeaway I wanted to say is that everybody on this project was so nice. Like, it was such a gentle experience, because having worked... So I think my experience on set life is mostly like, we have to get this done today. Because I did some things with like almost like very fast-paced television work.
Where like the turnaround...
Have to film it on the day and bring it in 2 hours later, and it has to be sent out that day.
Like if it's not in, it's not getting in.
Yeah, if it's not good, it's not making it in.
Yeah.
Also, we have like 20 minutes to film this.
Yeah.
So, very different experience.
And I think that really...
And also like student films. Crazy.
Student films are another level. Like, that's like, you filmed the day, it's supposed to be edited 2 hours ago.
Yeah. But this felt really gentle to me, and I'm sure there's people behind the scenes always stressing because there's always things happening. Oh yeah,
there's always things happening.
But it didn't affect the general vibe of the film, which is a really nice thing to know that also happens in big films.
Yeah, well, I think that reflects in the kind of like award campaigning that they've been pushing, that the like vibes and the like... that it is just such a... just from what like the film itself, and even just like the behind the scenes footage, and just Chloe Zhao and Jesse and Paul talking about their experience, and just even like even the famous like We Found Love video of everyone just dancing. It just showed that like out of all the films there is a camaraderie.
Yeah, even
in this.
The extras, there were like 300 extras, I heard.
Yeah.
And they said, like, some of them made like a tiny speech at the end being like, I am really grateful to be on the set because I felt like I was a person instead of just filling in the gaps.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's so sweet.
That is so sweet. But yes, so you are now part of this film that's nominated for 8 Academy Awards, and I can proudly say that you are an actor who is now a part of a Critics' Choice Award, BAFTA, SAG, and Golden Globe winning film. Hey. That is not like... And you can say that with full chest.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely. Like, you were part of an award-winning film.
100%. I should say it more often. I think I'm quite, like, as a Belgian, very set on my... Yeah. We need to stay humble.
And I think the same is just for, like... even the English are the same as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like, and even the Irish to a certain degree, like you always have to like be humble, but like I feel like the Americans, they keep it humble, but they're like,
Yeah, I think the way I like to phrase it to myself is like, hey, I was tiny, like a tiny part in this massive group of great people who worked on this incredible project.
Exactly. Oh my god, and what an incredible project.
And I've learned so much from it because there was so many like things to learn from. Yeah. It was incredible for me. I think that's maybe my biggest takeaway is I saw other people do what they were really good at, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna analyze this and how can I use their talents and strengths and like imply that in my work.
I think that's what acting kind of is in a way.
Yeah.
And performing, it's like it's not. I can't think of another word. But like the only word that's coming to my head is like not stealing or copying. It's like. It's not even that to an extent.
No, it's being inspired.
It's being inspired. Yeah.
And like sometimes I learn by example.
Yeah.
And people showing me how free they are on set and how much they can do.
Yeah.
Really unlocked something in my brain. And I hope at some point I can use that again on set because I'm like, wow, I've learned so much from this. And then since then I've also learned so much because we never stop growing. We keep going. We keep going.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. I like you keep like the more you watch, the more you learn from other people and you learn from them to apply in your craft.
Yeah.
But
anyway, Terrence, should we
let's get into the actual award season. 2025. What do we think of the year of film? I think it's up there with one of the best years.
Yeah. I've heard some people say well, people like to always compare it to to the year before.
Oh, the year before.
And people were always saying like, oh, 2019, great year.
Oh, yes, 2019.
But I also heard people say that we're actually finally on track to get back to like those levels.
Yes.
They weren't saying that it is 2019, and I actually don't have an opinion on that myself.
I think I've talked about this before. I think if you actually look back, like 2010 was a great year because you had like the Inception, Toy Story 3, The King's Speech, Black Swan.
Oh my god, that was a great year.
Yeah, and then you have like 2017, which is like Shape of Water, Call Me by Your Name, Get Out. A great year. Then you get 2019, which like you already know is a fantastic year because like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, Parasite, Jojo Rabbit, 1917, like Little Women, great year. And then I think we kind of got there again in 2023 with like Barbie, Oppenheimer, American Fiction, Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah. I would say that this year has like they went a bit further. I think.
Yeah,
not in terms of. I find it really difficult to decide what I think were like the best years of film, but the big films.
Yeah.
I think pushed it a bit further. Like they weren't playing safe in a good way.
Yeah, like last year, like to go back what you were saying about last year. Last year is a bit interesting because I think last year was a really good year, but it's kind of a variety because like you have films like Anora, The Substance, Nickel Boys, and I'm trying to think. Oh, Conclave. You have those films, but then you also have like Amelia Perez, which of like. Well, I mean, I liked that film when it came out on release, but then obviously hindsight is the most powerful tool, and I don't think I could rewatch that film again and not like just laugh my ass off at some of the just ridiculousness of it.
I felt awkward sometimes.
Yeah, it felt awkward. But then like Anora, I think was an absolutely one of my favorite films. Yeah. It was one of my favorite films from last year, and I'm so glad that won Best Picture. But then I think this year, except for one film in the 10. I think you know which one it is. It's F1. I think out of the 9 films there, I think you could make a very strong case that this was one of the best films of the year.
I thoroughly, and I will say that of all 10 films, I haven't seen F1 because I couldn't find like
you're not missing
a legal way for me to watch it without illegally streaming it. I can't do it.
The only way you could watch is on Apple TV.
I know.
And I don't...
I think it might be on Amazon Prime, but I don't have either.
Yeah, and I think you have to pay for like 10 quid
for it. Okay.
Yeah, Amazon Prime is weird. Like, you can find films like that, but you have to like rent it.
Oh,
so, which is like
and I'm also I don't have Prime. It's not happening.
But...
So we have to see F1, but all the other 9 films I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yes, I completely agree. I think that it's an extremely strong year, and I think even like the variety of like genres that we got was just like really interesting. Like, you have films like One Battle After Another, Sinners, Begonia, Hamnet. Like, those 4 films I've just said are like none of those are the same.
No,
none of those are the same.
And I think that's good. I think that's what made it exciting for me this year.
But no, I think it was a very strong year. Were there any films that you were surprised like didn't show up at all at the Oscars?
Like, not shown...
Like, not show up at all.
Oh, I need to think about this. This is a question that you just threw at me. Do you have an answer? Do you have an answer?
I have an answer while you think about it, because obviously...
I think there's some Oscar snubs, but...
I think...
Nothing like...
Well, I think famously the one that made the headlines was Wicked for Good. But that one I'm actually not surprised about.
No.
Because I saw the film.
I thought Wicked was incredible. I don't think Wicked for Good lived up to that potential.
No, not at all. Like, I was surprised just in a few categories. Like, I thought that Ariana could have snuck in.
Yeah.
Because I think she did do good work for supporting actress, yeah.
But then I would have swapped her out. No offense, but I would have swapped her out for Chase Infinity, who also didn't get a nomination for.
That was also that. I think I agree. Chase Infinity not being.
Oh, it was Chase Infinity in for leading.
Chase Infinity was in for leading.
And
she was snubbed. Also snubbed. She was nominated for every other award, like SAG, BAFTA.
Yeah, and I thought she was incredible.
She was incredible. But Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue got in. I haven't seen that film.
I have seen it.
Oh yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Does
I
she
enjoyed
give
it.
like a good?
Oh, for me, she was like
the best
part of the film.
The film itself.
I think I've seen other people do more stuff than that, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I personally would have loved a Chase Infinity instead of like Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
But
no, I a lot of people would agree with you.
But I'm not here to be like, well, she didn't deserve it.
Oh yeah. Like, you're not gonna put someone exactly. But
should we have a little chat about the film?
Let's have a little bit of chat of the films that are actually nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah.
So this year for the Oscars, there are 10 films nominated. And yeah, I'll just read through. So we've got Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams.
But Terence, would you like to share? I'm not surprised what the answer is going to be, but would you like to share which one is your number 10? So
yes, the top 10, my top 10 ranking of the best pictures of 2026, the bottom of the pile, number 10 is F1. Now listen,
whoa.
The way I would describe this film, and I think I've already said this to you, I'm not sure, but I would describe this film as a really, really fancy, really nice ham and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Like, the visual effects were actually stunning. The cinematography was great. The editing, the sound, the acting was good. And, I appreciated the soundtrack and the score as well. But at the end of the day, the film of itself is so just generic and basic.
Which I don't think the other films are.
No.
And that's what maybe makes it stand out less.
I think, well, it's just, maybe I'm getting to a bit of spoiler territory, but like the story itself is just kind of like this, oh, I used to drive F1, I'm an older person, oh, you're the new ingenue of F1, I have to teach you some lessons and teach you that old people still have...
Like, from hearing this, I kind of know the plot already.
Yeah, it's like Top Gun Maverick, but like not as good.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, and that's what I say. That's like the ham and cheese. Like, a ham and cheese sandwich is like a basic sandwich that's been around for ages and has been repeated.
It's classic. It's solid. You can count on it. But it's nothing new.
And people like it.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
Which film would you have loved to see there instead?
Oh, I think... Oh, I'm trying to remember what was the other film. Because there was another film. Oh, it was the film It Was Just an Accident.
Oh, haven't seen it yet.
That film, that's an incredible...
But I've heard so many good things.
Nominated for Best International Film.
Yeah.
And I saw it because it was like in the awards thing, and like it got a couple of Golden Globe nominations, and it was out there, and people were predicting it because I think it won the Palme d'Or at Cannes. And I saw it. I saw it when I was in Dublin in December, and it was really good.
Okay.
Like, it was really, really... The script was
it's definitely on my list.
Yeah, watch it.
I'm trying to get through every film right now. Every film under the horizon.
Honestly, I would have loved to see that instead of F1. Like, in the other categories as well, like, F1 got, like, Best Editing, Best Visual Effects, Best Sound, like...
Yeah.
It got other ones.
Which I think...
Which it's deserved, because it actually... It was quite a good
thing. I think a lot of those kind of, like, action things get nominated for those technicals.
Yeah.
Quite
like,
often, but rightfully so.
Oh, yeah, like, it deserves it. But, bottom of the pile, F1. Now, it's not, like, a horrible film. Like, I feel like if I actually watched F1, I feel like I would have enjoyed this film more.
Yeah, but you watched it because it was part of this 10 list.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I watched it, because I'm not into F1, and, like, you know what, if you love F1, props to you, like I don't really get it.
We're not hating on anybody who disagrees with us. What is your number 9?
My number 9 is Train Dreams.
Aha!
Train Dreams. So the reason why it's like, I will say, the jump from F1 to Train Dreams is a huge jump. Like, we're going from like a 3, maybe 2.5 star film to like a 4.5 star film. Yeah. Like, that's for me the jump. I really loved it. My only critique is that it felt like it was a slow burn film.
It was a slow burn.
Slow burn, and nothing really happened until maybe halfway. Like,
yeah, I really enjoy slow burn films.
I do,
but I need to be in the right mood.
Yeah.
And so, actually, Train Dreams isn't my number 9.
What's your number 9?
No, well, we'll get to that
Okay, we'll get to you.
But Train Dreams, I thought the cinematography was incredible.
Yes.
I thought the acting was...
very...
Like, it broke my heart.
Yeah. Well, you know what's so funny is that Kerry Condon was also in F1, and Kerry Condon is also in Train Dreams.
Oh, wow.
And, like, just the difference in performance in that is incredible.
And style as well.
Yeah.
No, I thought...
And Felicity Jones?
Really?
Felicity Jones was the wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
But as in F1?
No. Sorry, in Train Dreams.
Oh,
sorry.
I was so confused. I was like, wait.
But
no,
I think Train Dreams, the main takeaways that I could just praise about all day was the cinematography and the acting. Yeah. Like, Joel Edgerton was just
incredible.
Phenomenal. He reminded me a lot of the lead actress from Sentimental Value. Yeah. In the way that, like, it's not like...
It was real.
It was real, but very subtle. Yeah. Very, like, subtle acting, like, you know, very much like you could see just from a single eye twitch exactly what
was going on.
Yeah.
And he didn't get nominated for...
No, he didn't get nominated. Well, in fairness, in Best Actor, I think it's a very good lineup. I would have liked to see him in it, or actually Jesse Plemons in Begonia, but we'll get
100%. There. Big fan of that answer as well.
But yeah, but it's kind of a case that, like, the field is so competitive that I think if anyone had to go, it's
just a chance of luck, I guess. Yeah. But my number 9 was Frankenstein.
Yes. Okay, Frankenstein.
Right. There are 3 films. Wait, 3 or 2 films I didn't see in the cinema. 2 films, and it was Train Dreams and Frankenstein.
Because Netflix.
Yeah, 100%. And because Did Frankenstein
Frankenstein had
like a limited release? Or?
Basically, Netflix do this fuck off thing where like they release what they consider to be like an awards pundit or like a box office pundit into the cinema for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it goes straight to. It's the same thing they did with like Knives Out and K-pop Demon Hunters. They kind of did it, but only after it got released. They were like whatever. But Netflix has this strategy. I think it's stupid, but
I think right. I don't want to. Like, Frankenstein was an incredible movie, and, like, of course, Guillermo del Toro is, like, very, like...
Love him.
Like, just an imaginative...
Such a unique
like,
eye.
he can build a world.
And physically, he will build the world before he has to go anywhere near a computer or a
100%.
screen.
Like, he knows what he wants to do, and I really appreciate that.
I really appreciate that,
I think this wasn't my favorite of his films.
Yeah. I agree.
And I wasn't blown away by the performances.
Really? Not even Jacob Elordi?
Like, I thought it was definitely one of the more interesting things I've seen of Jacob Elordi. Not to say that but like in the light of Wuthering Heights, that felt very generic, whereas this is definitely not that. Like,
this is like...
He made interesting choices. It's just, I think it's more like, I thought it was good. If I compare it to the other films, I just didn't think it was good.
Yeah.
For me, personally.
No, absolutely. And, like, I do agree. Well, I mean, funnily enough, if we want to get into my next one, number 8.
Yeah.
My number 8 is Frankenstein. And I think, for me, it was more that I didn't really care much for Oscar Isaac's character, for Victor Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Because I found his motivations... kind of a bit like I don't know, I couldn't empathize with him.
Yeah.
And I found his first part of the story not boring, but I wasn't as engaged. When I got into the monster section of the movie, that's when I was like, okay, here we go. And for me, I think the best part of this film is Jacob Elordi's performance.
Yeah.
Because I think he really just I don't know.
Shows a new light.
I
think if they use his
physicality.
Yeah, I do think
they use his height.
Yeah, they use his height. If you're gonna have an actor who has a very specific feature, you might as well include it.
Yeah.
And then include it in a good way. And I think Frankenstein was a perfect fit for Jacob Elordi. I remember when I heard it was a thing, like they were gonna make Frankenstein.
Yes.
And it was gonna be Jacob Elordi. I was like, I don't see it, but I now like that's a very smart move. I think physicality may be the strongest thing of the film, and the world building.
Well, I think it's interesting because Frankenstein, I think, is predicted to win costume design, production design, and makeup. And I think yes, no other film, maybe Sinners could come in a little bit. I think could be the closest competition, but like not even that much. I think they're dominating that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was just Victor's bit that kind of didn't do it for me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
But I think my number 8.
Oh yes.
Is it's swapping between Begonia and Train Dreams. I think I'm in my head they're kind of on the same place.
Okay.
So. One of them is 7, one of them is 8. Depending on which one I'm currently into the most.
Well, I mean, my number 7 is Begonia.
Great. Is it time to talk about Begonia?
It's time to talk about Begonia.
Great.
So Begonia, it was so interesting because it's on paper until you get to like the last 30 minutes. It's the tamest, most subdued Yorgos Lanthimos film of his whole entire catalog.
Yeah.
Because, like...
I mean, what an interesting storyteller.
Yeah.
Like, hit me with... I'm confused, but I love to be confused.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's just, like, maybe even just, like, a plain story about real life. Like, there's no other elements. Like...
you're constantly like, wait, but is she an alien?
Yeah.
Like... But she isn't.
Yeah.
She isn't.
No.
This is crazy. She isn't an alien. And then at the end you're like, wait,
what? Holy shit. And also...
I just enjoy it.
I just enjoyed it. I thought the script was so smart.
Yeah.
Like, the bit where, like, because this is in the mindset of me being like, oh, she's not an alien, but like when she like this is full spoiler as well. When she was like, oh, okay, the only way I'm gonna get out of this is if I convince this guy that I am an alien. Okay, the Windex in your thing, you need to inject your mom with this thing. And I was just like, that's brilliant, because then he'll deliberately go and murder his mother.
He'll do it.
And he'll get arrested and put into jail, and
but
they'll
for me, when I personally broke, it was when she was like, yeah, I need some time to remember the code, and she was just typing in things on the calculator, and I was like, oh my god. But what my favorite thing about Begonia was the trio of Jesse Plemons, Jesse Buckley, and Aidan Delvers. Oh, Jesse Plemons.
Yes, actually, what's the actor's name?
Aidan Delvers.
He was fantastic.
I thought the three of them, incredible. And we said it earlier, but I do think Jesse Plemons, in my head, could have been. I think this made me a fan. Like, I now will go and see movies just because Jesse Plemons is in it.
Well, I mean, I think someone on Twitter figured this out, that the Oscar nominations, and if you look at all the things, they show a clear who was number 6 in each of the categories, and because Jesse Plemons did get nominated for lead actor in the SAGs, so people are like, obviously that's as true as the theory is, but it's also the case with Chase Infinity and Paul Mescal, that the ballads, that they were the number 6 choice in their respective categories.
That would make sense.
But the Begonia, loved it, performances, script, and even like the atmosphere and all that stuff. My only qualm was that, obviously the big reveal at the end that, you know, I kind of wanted it to be something different.
Okay, yeah.
Because I feel like Emma Stone and Jessie Buckley and now I'm doing
Jessie Buckley, famously in Begonia. No, sorry, Jesse Plemons.
Her with a shaved head, she could probably work that part.
Yeah.
But no, Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons' character, I think, are two sides of the same coin. Like, they're both good and evil.
Yeah.
I feel like that in order for both of them to stay on the same level playing field, that instead of it being like aliens and Jesse Plemons' character ultimately being right, it should have been something else, like a huge governmental conspiracy, or like huge, like, do you know what I mean? So that neither of them were right or wrong, but there was something still there.
But I hear you. Yeah. What I would argue is that Yorgos Lanthimos never gives me the thing I want. And I love it. He never gives me the satisfaction in some kind of way where I'm like, no, but like, I think that's part of like the movie making of it. And so I'm happy I didn't get like an alternate ending.
Well, I mean, in fairness, that ending when she pops the bubble and it just goes through that montage of the whole entire... That's insane.
I forgot about that.
That's like, my mouth was agape. Like, I was like...
But I think my mouth was already like done when Jesse Plemons' head flew off.
Oh my god, yeah.
I was like...
And then it was so sad when the other actor, Aidan...
oh, no!
When he...
Breaking my heart.
But
see, it shocked me, it broke my heart, and it made me laugh. Like, it did everything.
We went through spectrum of emotions.
Yeah. So, I was happy that Begonia was nominated, because I do think it belongs there.
I think it belongs there too.
Should we head to our 6s? We have talked about all of them, apart from The Secret Agent.
Well, so I mean, The Secret Agent...
And I can see that on your list, The Secret Agent is
at
next.
number 6.
So should we talk about The Secret Agent?
Because, in fairness, that's the freshest one in our minds. Because I saw that, 4 days ago.
It's not my freshest one.
Oh.
I've had 6 other lives since then. Because I saw Sinners this weekend, but then I saw Surat yesterday, and I'm not well.
Well, I mean, can we quickly just mention how, you are now just a full cinema connoisseur,
Well, I decided this is the year to lock in.
Yeah, lock in.
So I'm just living at the cinema.
You are.
I live there.
Like how you've seen, I think you're now over 20 films?
Yeah, I think
I think you were generally over 20 films.
Should I check on my letterbox?
2 months into... Do you put it on Letterboxd?
Since January, I've been putting everything on Letterboxd.
Love Letterboxd. I've only gotten to Letterboxd like maybe a year ago.
I think we're on 27 cinema visits.
Fucking A.
Since the 4th of January.
Well done. That... But you know, like, that's because I've told you before, like, I always try and watch all the Oscar films, and it's just because I like to see films. It's also because then if I see all the films, I can actually have an input when someone discusses or compares it, because I hate when people are just like, oh, Sinners and this one should win, and then I just go, well, if you look at the other nominees, and they just go, oh, I didn't see that, and I was just like, well, then how can you say that,
how can you make that judgment?
So,
saying that F1 won't win best.
It'll win one Oscar probably, but like
we'll win some
sound or something. But
should we talk about The Secret Agent?
Let's talk about The Secret Agent. I really love The Secret Agent because my only kind of critiques I had of it were that I thought, and I don't know if you agree with me on this or not, but like the first 20 minutes were a bit of, for me, a drag.
Yeah.
But then once we got past that, and I don't think this film needs to be almost 3 hours long.
So, what I thought... So, I didn't think the beginning was a drag, because it really helped to build the world of, like, corruption to me.
Oh, with, like, the body?
Yeah.
And, like,
so
the
body's there, and then the police shows up.
Oh, ask for the...
This is full of spoilers. Yeah, asks for money, he gives his cigarettes. Like, it really builds the world to me, and you're just confused. And I think what the film made me do, like, the first hour is just, like, introduce so many characters, and I am just confused. I'm like, why is there a leg in a shark? And... And I was maybe also slightly tired that day, so I was like, okay, stay with it. Stay with it. I think it's going to pay off. And it did pay off.
Oh my god. Like, the last hour and a half, oh my god, did it pay off.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And I thought it was really good. I loved just the camaraderie of characters in it. And I loved just the so many symbols and meanings behind different things, like the cinema turning into the blood bank, and just the theme of blood, and then the shark, and like the theme of the dreams, and
then the leg section
and how like it just would randomly go into these nonsensical bits.
It played with film, and I was here for it.
It really did.
Wagner Moura,
oh my god,
well done.
Like, and like the fact that this is, well, now, I don't know why I'm giving a spoiler warning. We're already, like... but, like, the fact that he plays his son as an adult, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And the lady who owns the, like, refugee
Oh my god, I was going to give a shout out. I'm obsessed with her.
I am obsessed
She's
with
an
her.
Icon.
She is so... I honestly, best supporting actress?
Oh, I would have loved to see it.
I would have loved to see it.
Every moment she was on the screen, I was just enjoying it. She brought so much.
Yeah, and then I just love how it kind of just, like, subverts your expectations almost.
Yeah.
Like, because they, like, this is now going to full spoiler territory, but I'll just say it, but, like...
We have spoiled.
Yeah, we've spoiled a lot.
So much.
We've spoiled a lot. But, basically, there's, like, this huge shooting scene where, like, they hire a guy to come kill Wagner Moura's character, but he kind of fails, and then there's this huge shootout, and it's really exciting. Then you cut to, like, the present-day people... And then you're just like, oh, but what happened? Did he escape?
Yeah.
Did he do it? And it just shows you a newspaper clipping of him dead on the sidewalk.
I found that really interesting, and it made me feel some things, and part of me really wants to see it, like, happen. But then part of me is like, oh, but maybe same like Begonia. Sometimes I don't get what I want, and that's okay.
Yeah, because I think I remember locking into this film first when they cut to the future and the women are listening to these tapes.
Yeah.
That's when I was just like, oh shit. This is like...
Also the way I was really happy, because I didn't really know what was going to happen, and I was really scared that, what's actually her name, but the lady who runs the refuge,
Oh, the actress's name.
No, but like that. Also, the actress's name.
Sebastiana.
Yeah, Sebastiana. I was scared that she was gonna get killed in whatever. I was
so scared.
And at some point in those tapes, they were like, the next year, oh, this is from Sebastiana. The next year, I was like, oh,
thank God, my queen.
She lives on.
But no, I think it's a really good film. I think,
the sequence where they like. Follow each other, so well done.
Well done.
Where he like walks into the
and like into the identification office.
Yeah. And then how it like runs off from there. Ooh,
and even just like the presentation of the corruption, like the bit where they're just like, this isn't a real police station. Yeah. This is all for show.
Yeah.
I think it was excellent. I think this.
Oh, the scene with the I find it really interesting as well with the like rich woman who's really like dramatic, but then the actual mother of the child that died in this side story is so upset, and then they're like, no, we're not going to talk to them. Yeah. It showed. I think also it must be a very interesting film to see if you're Brazilian, because I think there's a lot of like cultural things that I won't get as somebody. Who didn't grow up there, and also has never been there. Yeah,
because I had no idea that Brazil had this history.
Yeah.
Did you see I'm Still Here?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen it yet, but I really want to see it.
But I'm Still Here kind of like delves into that history of Brazil.
Yeah.
And like, I was just like, did this really? And one of my good friends in work, her name is Adriana, she's like this older Brazilian woman. She watches it and she's just like, yeah, no, it's...
I think it must be an incredible movie to see. If you know all those like tiny things as well. I think also in performances. I find it always really interesting when I see something really Belgian where I'm like, oh my God, this is so Belgian, I don't know how to explain it to people why it is.
The same thing with me with like Irish.
Yeah.
But no, Secret Agent, I think it's really good. We'll get more into like Wagner, like his chances when we give our predictions at the end.
Yes. Should we head to the next film?
Let's head to the next film. My number... Do you want to do your number 5 or my number 5?
Yeah, I think they're different.
I think, so...
Mine is Marty Supreme.
Okay.
Which, spoiler alert, can I say that I can see it's on your number 4?
Oh, yeah. My number 5 is Sentimental Value.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do we want to talk about first?
Let's talk about Marty Supreme. Because I feel like Marty Supreme is like just... It's chaos, but at its absolute best kind of chaos.
If something makes me... Well, it didn't make me as stressed as Surat yesterday did. That's a whole different story. But it made me stressed. And I don't think I realized I was stressed till the stress was almost over. And I was like, I need to relax here. I need to breathe. But I don't think I fully got the film. And then somebody said something about it. It's about how people... want to achieve things and like to achieve your dreams, and then sometimes that just doesn't happen. And suddenly it clicked and I loved it. Or the way to get to your dreams is not the way you think it's gonna go. It's definitely like we're now in the territory of films I want to rewatch. I think same with Secret Agent. But like I think my top 5 of the 10 are like, I think, well, maybe more me, I think the top 4. I think any one of those 4 films could win Best Picture and would be absolutely... Interesting. I think they could be absolutely deserving of it. I personally think it's between 2, and I also don't know how to decide between 2. I know. But, no, Marty Supreme was just such a... There were the few moments where you did breathe a little, but then something just insane would happen. And not even insane in the sense of just like blah blah, like big like shooting scenes and all that stuff. Like I remember one scene in particular that like made me kind of like lock in was where Odessa Azion's makeup for her black eye started to like drip down her face, and he rubs it. That's when I literally like leaned out of my chair. Incredible and I was just like, oh, so this is the type of film we're going. This is. Because up until then, you kind of think Marty's a dick, but then it turns out they are worth each other. They know how to they're made for each other. Yeah. And like, it's just so interesting because I think what's going to happen is that I think
well, hopefully not happen because I feel like we're past that point. But like characters like the Joker or Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty. You know how like they're kind of idolized as this like ideal male thing, like
are they?
Yeah, they're kind of weirdly like.
Should they be?
Yeah, because they're so like cutthroat and they get what they want and like you know what I want. And maybe I'm butchering this, but like yeah, they kind of like they point out the flaws in society and all that stuff. Like I feel like Marty might become that character, but I feel like the film itself actually presents Marty as an inherently like dick of a character. Like he's an asshole.
Yeah, he is. He 100% is.
Yeah.
And it's like nice to see I think the protagonist, and there's some sense of you do care about, because you understand. No, I don't understand the choices he makes, but you understand the reasoning, like the wanting.
You respect his absolute dedication to getting his goal.
Yeah.
Like, and
I think it's like showing what. I think everybody has a bit of a Marty in them where they would shove a lot of things. They would be a dick to so many people.
Oh, to get what they want.
Yeah. And I think the reason you kind of like are really frustrated with Marty, but you can't hate him, is because you might recognize that in your own things. Not to that extent.
No.
Like, I'm not going to look up. Like, I'm not. The whole dog sequence really.
Oh my god. The dog sequence. Fucking A. And even the whole, like. And even the whole sequence. Like, but it's just like you respect him, but then you're watching him. My brother in Christ, you were making the worst decisions ever.
Yeah.
Like the scene in Central Park with Gwyneth Paltrow.
I know.
It's just like I was watching it. It's just like just take the necklace.
But I think that's the strength as well. Like Gwyneth Paltrow, like her character, also understands.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love the ending of her character as well.
I was gonna ask,
her arc. I really liked it.
I was a big fan of the actual ending as well because it was open ending for me. I'm like, I don't know where this is gonna go.
I think obviously I'm in two minds about it. I think that like. Because it ends with him bawling, crying, looking at his son.
Yeah.
I think it's of a mind of that he's crying because he's not going to be able to pursue his ping pong as well, but also he's happy crying.
Something is replacing it?
But something's replacing it, but also he's crying because he can make his son the next champion.
Oh, okay, interesting.
That's what I thought.
I didn't think at all his son was going to touch a ping pong.
Really, he's gonna make him something.
Yeah,
he's going to like, it's the recognizing and almost grief of his own ambitions stopping there, but it's the realization of the ambitions for his son.
I saw it more as, I had this life dream, it's not gonna happen, but here I've been presented with something new. And not necessarily about, like, making his son into something, but more like, I have suddenly, like, a love. Yeah. But part of me is also like, I'm not sure if it's real. And that's the strength of the movie to me.
Yeah. But that's the only reason why I think it's of two ways, because I think he's he's a very narcissistic character. Like, he really just thinks of himself.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that, like, he's thinking in his mind of how am I going to make this kid me? Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I think that's just a part of my mind going there. But I do see it. And, like, some people think of it as a really sweet ending. That he's actually like, oh my god, this is what I wanted.
Yeah, that's what but I also didn't trust it. I was like, this is really sweet, but I also have a feeling this is not long-lasting. Because the two of them in a relationship is gonna... Oh,
they're gonna fuck that kid over. That kid is going to have trauma.
Talking about...
Traumatic families.
Should we talk about sentimental value?
Sentimental value. That is my number 5. Sentimental value. Someone pointed out that sentimental value
it's my number 3, by the way.
It's your number 3?
Yeah.
Wow. I think sentimental value is... And also, this top 5 for me, there's no, like, critique of each other. I just think it's what I kind of felt in the moment. I personally liked.
Yeah.
But sentimental value, someone pointed out that, like, it's brilliant because there's no, like massive fight or no antagonist.
No,
There's no...
It's a real representation.
It's a real representation of actual, like, flawed characters and resentment in family.
Yeah.
And even, like...
But love within resentment.
Love within resentment. But even, what's the actress' name who played the American actress?
Elle Fanning.
Elle Fanning. She could have easily been the villain.
But she's not.
But she's not.
Every, like, form of conflict is actually a conversation, which is very renewing and interesting. Yeah. And it made perfect sense to me. I thought this was... I put it on 3. I actually thought it was going to be my number 1. But then I saw some other films after.
Then you saw other films.
No, I was blown away by how real I find it.
Yeah.
And I thought every single actor in this film did an incredible performance. Incredible performance.
Like, the... One standout moment for me was I think this is a standout moment for everyone, I think you'll probably agree, was the scene towards the last hour of the film, maybe last 30 minutes, where the sister comes over with the script after the other sister's in like a depressive episode, and she just starts cleaning her apartment with her. It's for her. I don't know why, but that just made me bawl cry.
Yeah.
It's just in the little things.
Because
and like...
it's not like... The subtext in this film is incredibly performed. And it's not about, I'm going to say all these nice words. No, I'm just going to do some deeds. And I think it's also the testament of...
like, Renate Reinsve?
Yeah, but the sister as well.
Ooh,
like,
Inga, yes.
I think they both just work incredibly well together. They knew what their parts were. What was I going to say about this film? I thought actually the most out there scene was the beginning.
Oh, when she
when she's going, like, she's not going on.
That actually that like caused me like Marty Supreme level stress.
Yeah. I was like, just get on stage.
And especially because like we know people who like work as like stage managers or like stage, so you're like, oh god, those stage managers were going through it.
I think that was like setting the tone, and then actually the film took me somewhere else, and I loved that.
Yeah. Because, like, with that, actually, you're so right. With that kind of beginning, you're kind of, like, expecting these huge, massive blowout, like, of emotion, but then the rest of the film is so subdued.
Yeah.
But, what I love is that, like, the obvious moments of conflict, there's no conflict. Like, and specifically the scene where Elle Fanning is mature enough to realize that this role isn't for her.
I know.
And she goes to Stellan, and it's just like, and you know, if this film was in like the wrong hands, that scene would have, the director like would have been like, what do you mean? Like, it would have been a fight.
And wouldn't have been a good film.
No.
Even though we never see the result. But like, we just know.
Yeah.
That this film then with, played by Renate's character is just going to be exactly what Stellan had imagined. I was blown away. It really set the tone. I think I saw Marty Supreme and then Sentimental Value
on the same day,
and like one day apart, and I was like, I'm ready for this. I'm ready. I'm locked into my cinema experience.
That's like going to the top of like the roller coaster and just like dropping down from Marty and then just like stopping. Not stopping, but like
on like a, I don't know what's gonna happen. Like a dark roller coaster where
like a Thunder Mountain in Disneyland. Well, my number 4 was Marty Supreme, and we've already mentioned that. Loved
Interesting
Marty.
How we like keep swapping.
I know.
We have a generally similar vibes.
Well, I mean, my number 3 is Hamnet.
So my number 4 is Hamnet.
Yes.
No, wait, what? Yes, my number...
I think I saw it,
My number 5 is Marty Supreme. My number 4 is Hamnet.
Yes.
My number 3 is Sentimental Value.
My number 5 was Sentimental Value. My number 4 was Marty Supreme. And my number 3 is Hamnet.
Yeah.
Now, I like... What I remember... What Hamnet... I think I said this to you when I first saw it. Because I think I met you right after I saw it. I was just like, this was so just human.
Yeah.
So human and so grounding.
It's real emotion.
Real emotion, and just like, I don't know, really like earthy.
Yeah.
Like, and just...
Because there's a lot of like things that are known or not known about Shakespeare and whatever, but I think they took that like famous figure, but they actually placed the family into a really natural setting of grief.
And different different perspectives of grief.
Yeah.
Because like.
Oh yeah, because you've got Jessie.
Oh yeah, who
generally like just like showing you so many sides to how her character is experiencing.
Yeah, and then you had Paul Mescal's,
who's like, I'm leaving.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm gone. Who had more of a emotional reaction to not being able to write Romeo and Juliet than to the death of his own son.
No, I think, but it shows it because
it does.
People run away from things.
Yeah, and like and also I think the world that Chloe was able to make in this felt really to
Chloe's strength.
Yeah.
If you think about it, because like I think what
it felt alive.
She does, she takes like things like Nomadland or The Rider, they're just very. She builds a world.
They're lived in.
Yeah.
And
it's different than a world like Frankenstein where everything is like creature like. This is all very we're gonna use the nature and the things you see in real life. Yeah,
it's like Frankenstein is grandiose. Hamnet is also grandiose, but in like a more grounding human level.
One funny thing is how to me, because like the name is Hamnet.
Yeah.
Instantly, I would think about Hamlet.
Yeah.
The film starts with the premise being like, Hamnet and Hamlet are interchangeable back in those days.
Yeah.
How people thought it was a,
They didn't realize that Shakespeare...
Yeah, that Paul Mescal was playing Shakespeare.
I think I did say to you because...
He's literally reciting very famous lines.
He's writing Romeo and Juliet in one scene. But I think I did say to you in one scene, I obviously knew it was about Shakespeare, but I just remember when he...
It's not about Shakespeare.
It's about Agnes?
Agnes.
When he starts reciting the To Be or Not to Be monologue, I remember I had a moment where I was just like, oh yeah, that's Shakespeare.
Oh yeah. But I think that's the book. So in the book, he never gets called William Shakespeare.
He goes Bill?
He just gets called Will.
Oh, nice.
And I think that's the magic of Maggie O'Farrell writing.
The fact that Maggie O'Farrell, the author of the book, was able to write the script with Chloe, that's incredible.
By the way, what a lovely, lovely person that is.
Really?
Yes, good chats.
Oh.
Very nice person, and I think it's kind of difficult to write something like historical fiction. Is that the right word?
Yeah, historical fiction, absolutely.
Because this is all presumed. This is not true.
This is not. Yeah.
He did have a son called Hamnet who died.
Yes.
That's
the only fact.
Yeah, that's what we know.
Yeah. But it's also, I imagine, really hard because when, especially an author who wrote a book, it's difficult to translate that to screen because you know what you have to go in, and there's so much stuff that translates better in the book than on the screen, and you have to kind of. I think
she's a very gentle person. I think that worked maybe really well with Chloe.
But I think I said to you before, there's just one part of obviously I think the most famous part of the film that's kind of defining the film is the ending with Jessie seeing Hamnet in Hamlet and realizing that he's going to live on through this, and having that moment with Paul of the Orpheus and Eurydice moment of looking back. I think the moment for me, which is also kind of making the round, the moment that I think solidifies this film is just that scream that she does when
I
Hamnet...
can only think about that.
That's the only thing I can think about, and
gut-wrenching.
Gut-wrenching. But the other thing I love about it is that the fact that it's just one.
Yeah. Yeah, it
doesn't continue.
Yeah.
And she does it until she has no more breath, and then she cries, but she doesn't
For me it was, and I think this is probably also not a spoiler, that we do think that she's probably going to win Best Actor, as in she's sweeping every single thing.
So sweeping.
But I think for me that moment was when her son is dying, just before he dies.
Yeah.
The look of like, this should not happen.
Yeah.
Like, this should not happen.
Yeah.
What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? There's nothing to do. What can I do? And then the oldest daughter shouts something like, Can you just see? Can you not see that he's dying?
Yeah.
And they're like, but like the unwillingness to accept it.
Yeah.
And then he dies.
Yeah.
And then they're like, this didn't happen.
Yeah.
And then the scream comes.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Do you want to just do like a combo of the top two? Because I feel like, wait, what's number 2?
I don't know. I can't decide.
Oh yeah, because you just saw Sinners.
I just saw Sinners.
Ooh, okay.
I wanted to see Sinners in a cinema.
Yeah.
So
yes,
because
so real.
I wasn't on the cinema train back when it was in, because I was actually traveling and we were going to see it in LA, and then we were really late.
Yeah.
So didn't get to see Sinners in the cinema till now, which is the first time I saw Sinners. Want to rewatch it.
Yeah.
I can't decide.
So for me, I'll say my ranking. So number 2 is One Battle After Another, and number 1 is Sinners.
Yeah.
And I think One Battle After Another, I think, is excellent. I think it's a 3-hour-long film.
Yeah.
And it does not feel like a 3-hour long.
It did not feel like a 3. I had seen The Voice of Hinder Rajab that day. I wasn't ready to see another film.
Oh God.
And then I went for a walk.
Yeah.
And then I saw that.
Yeah.
And I was blown away by every second.
Yeah.
It wasn't what I expected, because I think that's what made both films so good to me.
Yeah.
They were not what I expected.
Yeah.
And
I loved what I love about Paul Thomas Anderson is that I think this film is, especially of the times we're living in now, is the film that we need, because it kind of presents the political messaging in it and kind of goes, this is how both sides are acting. What do you think?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's not forcing one side or forcing another. It's kind of just presenting, like the whole bit in like the middle where like they do the raid of Benicio del Toro's house.
Yeah.
And like you see like the white supremacists like in their like little conference room and all that stuff. And like the whole messaging behind that. I love how he just like presents it there.
I know, but I almost forgot that was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the car chase scene.
I thought that was a brilliant piece of old Hollywood tension building. It felt like Hitchcock to me.
Yeah.
We're just gonna build tension by showing you hills and cars.
Yeah.
And I was on the edge of my seat and I was like, what is gonna happen?
And I think what's brilliant, I think that like, because I think a certain generation can feel like Leonardo DiCaprio's character, the world is gone to shit, that you just have to like step back and just do nothing. But also you see the new generation like Chase Infinity leading the charge of just like...
And being able to keep up with...
And being able to keep up. Like even the point of like her driving off so fast and like charging to the thing of her own drum that her father has to catch up with her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this was definitely my favorite recent Leo stuff I've seen. Because I will be honest that sometimes I find... Why am I putting this online? Like, I think
we don't have to.
I think he's an incredible actor.
Yeah.
And I think he's been doing a lot of roles that feel the same to me, that have the same essence. Yeah. And this was something else.
This was something... I just loved that he was playing a loser.
Yeah.
I just, like... And also, this film is so funny.
That the cool characters actually went to incredible actors as well. Like, Tiana Taylor.
Oh, Tiana Taylor. Mm-hmm.
Big fan. Big fan. Because the short amount of time she was on screen for me.
A supporting actress.
She was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Because you just wanted to watch her.
Yep.
And I understood why Leo was in love with her.
Mm-hmm. And also, like I said before, this film was so funny. Yeah. This film was so funny. I was laughing out loud.
Benicio del Toro.
Oh my god. This
guy had me howling the whole film. Well, the section of the film he was in.
Oh my god.
Because you see him training Chase characters.
Yeah.
And you're like, okay. But then he becomes this like massive like plot driving.
Yeah, and
he's hilarious.
He's hilarious, but he's hilarious in the sense that like as soon as he looks out that window and sees the shit going down, he locks in.
Yeah,
he knows, and he knows exactly what to do.
As an audience member, you're like stressed, and he is the calmness.
He's the calmest person. There's shooting going around. There's people going, and he's just like, nope, you go there. Okay, you go there. You know the plan for this. Okay, you got to get everyone and go up there. So good. And also Sean Penn, the best villain.
Incredible villain. I just believed it. I just believed every performance in this. It was a shock to me how much I loved this film.
It was a shock to me too because I hated the trailer.
Interesting.
I hated the trailer. I thought it would look horrible. I was just like, what the fuck is this?
The thing is, I had no idea what I was in for.
Yeah, I had no idea what I was in for. All I know was that it got brilliant word of mouth.
Hey, and it was worth it. And then you said to me, definitely go and see it. And I did.
Yeah.
And I have no regrets. But also, no regrets about booking tickets to see Sinners.
My number one pick, Sinners. Sinners is just one of those films that I feel like happens so few and far between that like it's just a culmination of like, because this film is a blockbuster. It made a lot of money. It's made by a director who has done a Marvel film.
Yeah.
It's like of that Hollywood's like
but it's not limited to that.
It's not limited to that. It explores so much more.
Yeah.
And when I first saw this, me and shout out Callum Adams, shout out, me and him, we saw this only because we saw the poster and we were both just like, oh, I like I think the guy who did Black Panther and Michael B. Jordan is in it. Like, shall we go see it? We went in, no idea what it was about, fucking blown away.
Yeah.
Also a musical?
So, I wouldn't call it a musical, personally.
Okay.
I wouldn't call it a musical.
Yeah.
I think it has music in it.
It has
incredible music in it.
It has incredible music.
But I don't think it's not like the vampires suddenly started. Well, they actually sang. Actually, they did.
They did sing.
But I think it wasn't like, and now we're gonna sing a plot advancing song.
Yes, it's more. It's like
it had songs in it as part of the plot, but not.
Yeah.
The plot wasn't driven by the songs.
That's true. Yeah.
And maybe that's an interesting way to think about musical.
What did you think of the sequence where like they go through time and they show the difference?
See, one of my biggest things was I loved cinematography on this one.
Yeah.
I know that people are saying One Battle After Another will win.
It has tough competition.
I think Sinners...
And Train Dreams.
I know Train Dreams is also... For me, I just love the way they worked with the light in this one. And it is such a plot, because they put the sun in there so often.
Yeah.
But it's also to build up to what is actually going to happen. And I have some friends, I think, who went into this thinking it would be like a drama set in this time about race.
Yeah.
But that wasn't just that.
Yeah.
Like, the vampires come in and the vampires deliver.
You
know what my favourite thing was?
What?
Afterwards, I kind of felt weird to go into the sun. And if I had gone to work and somebody had asked me at work, can I come in? I would have freaked out. I wouldn't have let them in. That scene when he's trying to get in.
Yeah.
If
you can't see, but I'm gesturing my hands like forward.
It was hilarious and also so tension.
Like the Annie, was that the woman who plays the witch? Wumi Masako?
Yeah. What's her name? Annie?
I think her name is Annie.
This is just a shout out. I'm really bad at remembering the name of a character.
Same here.
Yeah.
So I loved because like, also I think like I said before with another film, this film is very smart because she just catches on so quick because she deals with that. And as soon as she notices that, like, you know...
but that's been built up earlier.
Yeah, from earlier. Cornbread's just like, can I come in? And she's just like, wait a minute.
But she was already weirded out about...
Yeah. And then it's just like... And she's just so smart. And then I love is that no one doubted her.
Yeah.
Everyone literally was just like, okay, shit. And remember the bit where, like, we all have to eat garlic to make sure that none of us are, like, vampires? And remember the one young girl was like, I don't want to eat this garlic. Michael B. Jordan's character like, pulls out a gun. I'm about to shoot you in the face if you do not eat that garlic, and I am not playing.
But then also when the guy was, like, choking on it.
Yeah.
Delroy. He's so good. I'm actually really happy he got nominated.
I'm so happy he got nominated.
Part of me wanted... I
Oh, the young Miles Clayton?
Yeah. I wanted him to be nominated.
Yeah.
I thought he was incredible. Also his voice.
Oh.
Wow.
But that film, there's just so
But
much.
also Jack O'Connell. Like, if you're gonna put, like, a villain in there,
Yeah.
oh my god, he delivered.
What's the bit? Y'all clan? Sir. Oh, and what's the bit with the girl who he used to have sex with all the time? Haley Steinfeld? Like, he's just like, oh yeah, I just didn't see anymore. And she just goes, oh, well, you didn't say that when you had your tongue down my pussy, did you?
Also, I think at the moment it might be Sinners, but it's also because I've seen it more recently that it would be my number one.
Okay. Well, segueing into that, do you want to just do like a quick bam, 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 bam of like just the four?
I really don't know if we have time.
So, like...
We should do another podcast, clearly. Because I really have to start leaving for work.
That's A-okay. Don't worry. But do you even want to just quick, like, picture, actress, actor?
Okay.
Okay, I can do it real quick.
Wait. Are we doing what we want or what we think?
What we think.
Okay.
What we think will win.
What we think will win.
I think Best Picture, this is just going off the top of my head from what I've seen. I think it's going to be one battle after another. I think leading actress is going to be Jessie Buckley. I think leading actor is going to be Timothée Chalamet, but I think that's up in the air. I think supporting...
The actor awards really threw a curveball.
I know, they really threw a curveball. Supporting actor, I think it's going to be Sean Penn, just because he won BAFTA and SAG.
Yeah.
And then supporting actress, I think it's going to be Amy Madigan for Weapons. But I wouldn't be surprised if Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another got it.
I think, I hope... no, because I keep on swapping I hope and I think.
It's a very tight race between Sinners and One Battle. It's a very tight race.
I don't know if Sinners or One Battle is going to win Best Picture, because I think One Battle was the front runner. But I think Sinners might throw us a curveball, and I love it for it.
Yeah.
Keeps it really tense as well for us to watch. I think the only thing that is less tense is Jessie is probably going to win leading actress since she's won every one.
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor for
that's
One Battle, I think, as supporting.
Yeah.
And then the other categories, I'm struggling. I think, who do I think is going to win? Because it's not necessarily who I want to win every single time, but I think Timothy.
For lead actor?
Lead actor.
Yeah.
And I think... supporting actor.
I kind of want Stellan to win supporting actor.
I think it might be Stellan.
I think you have I think he's won the Golden Globe. I think he could.
I think it might be.
Yeah.
I think Sean Penn is like very memorable. Yeah. Like, I know exactly what character he was playing. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily strike with who I want to win.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised and happily surprised with actor awards.
Yeah. Well, I think it's really interesting because I love this award season because I think you have just one clear sweeper. The rest are up in the air.
Yeah.
Even lead actor, because like...
Yeah, no, 100%. With Michael B. Jordan now winning the actor award.
Also, Vacnamora could win it because he won the Globe.
Oh my god, I forgot it. Yes.
Yeah. And also Secret Agent is in Best Picture and Best International.
And Sentimental Value. So, you know... There's so much more I want to talk about. We should do another one. Because
Absolutely.
I think we'll have to... for the sake of me not being fired from my day job, this is a shout out. Please book Terrence and I for not day jobs.
Not day jobs. Like, please book us for our spotlight links are 2772-17. No, I don't.
You can find us anywhere. Clearly inspired. Like, even if I would have bitched, and I don't think I actually bitched about anybody, but even if I would have bitched, I probably would have still been very inspired by their performance. Because I think it's a very strong year.
It's a very strong year. But I like that there's only one clear sweeper and the rest are up for grabs. I think that makes award season exciting.
I know. Sorry, I was...
That's okay.
I'm tying my shoelaces.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm very happy that I'm part of this film that...
And that you are, like, subsequently a part of this award season.
Yeah. Even if it's just from the show.
Well, hey, like, I mean, you never know. Like, thank you so much for joining us, Elle. This is, like, it's been an absolute pleasure. And we could talk about this for hours upon hours.
Clearly.
For the runtime of this.
Oh my god, we'll have to do another one. We have 2 weeks, Terrence. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. But thank you so much. This has been the Triple Threat Podcast. You've been listening to Al Simmons. Is there anything coming up or you'd like to announce or anything?
No, just enjoy.
Just enjoying life. Taking the risks.
Take those risks.
And
also, let's work to a better future.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Well, my name is Terrence Crystal, and you've been watching the Triple Threat Podcast. You can find me on any podcast watching website like Apple Music, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. I am going to be coming back. I don't know how frequent. It might be a thing of like once every 2 weeks I might release an episode just because, life gets in the way and schedule also is a big factor.
Don't worry, I'll make him do it.
That is a guarantee from Elle. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you listen and enjoyed, and I'll hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Terrence. Bye-bye.